And welcome back, you lovely monster fuckers, just the same as I. Tonight we're doing yet another character secret ending. We'll be going the VALERIE route this time. So, without further ado, let's play. One player, first term, short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I today? Will be... Yeah, we'll be Brian. And we had yet to experience his ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, 21, fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts in the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage, somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. People of positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. That one. Charm. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Yeah, sure. What criteria would you use to name your children? I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Just a swear word. Meh, no name? It's just too much work. My name plus the second. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. No name. Eh.
Sure.
Let's see here. Some pretty good stats. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations. It's pretty bad by high school play standards. You get into creativity. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway, texting. Just as you're about to approach her, There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. He put my left sock on my right shoe and my right sock on my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent. Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything. And ghosts smell like algebra and global warming.
Ugh.
Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Of course ghosts smell. It's like ecstasy spiked rose wine from Victoria's seance lingering. Sure is a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll go solve it, Scott.
Great.
Ooh, a ride in a van? Can I stick my head out the window? Of course. Anything to distract, cheer up, my best buddy. You hop in the van to get on the case of the ghost smells. Scott opens a bag of raw bones and begins swallowing them whole. Don't mind me, I just brought some Scott snacks. The wink, Scott, those look delicious. If I could digest uncooked marrow, I totally would. But as it is, Polly settles for lighting up a Polly snack and getting the whole van baked. You round out the day by tearing a human's face off to reveal that he was actually a spooky skeleton all along, just as you suspected. Oh boy, that was fun. It's nice to let my tongue wag in the breeze. Can we go on another car ride soon? Huh? Can we? Sure, bud. Anytime a prank goes right, anytime you want. The distraction works like a charm, and you even got away with it, thanks to a lack of meddling kids. You gained 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Sure.
To the shop.
Show me that money.
Out of the shop. So you just came here to say hi. What a weirdo. Human interaction is so last year.
Sure.
To the shop.
What's
Shouldn't
up?
you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. Out of the shop. My stuff isn't good for you? Not cool. You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either.
Sure.
To the library.
Give me
Hey,
money.
why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right? And we leave the shop. Okay, this is it. I get you're here for me and not my stuff. Fair enough. Next time you'll get just me, no shop. Let's see if you're less annoying then.
Sure.
Back to the shop. So exciting, you never thought you might meet the shopkeeper outside of her shop. Although her name probably isn't the shopkeeper, huh? She has to have a name.
What's up?
It's Valerie, you dumbass. Like, really? We have class together. Way to start a date, Jam. Did she say date? It seems promising, or at least it does until someone suddenly appears. Hey! Oh no, it's the Slayer. As if it wasn't enough forgetting Valerie's name, now you have to face potential death. What's up, Double A? Nothing new, V. Just getting equipped for a new mission. Anything cool to sell? Not really, sorry, girl. Today I was just chilling here with Green. Hey, Green, did you know Aravi? She's cool, always with her adventures. The Slayer is named Aravi. What? Now everyone in this game has a real name? What's that face? Yeah, she has some anger and shoes and that whole thing about killing monsters. But to be fair, half her classmates are super into murder too. So what's the difference really? To me the biggest difference is that she spends a lot of money on equipment. Sometimes we chill together too. It's well known that monster hunters and cats have good chemistry. Valerie is the best. If you're with her, I can only assume you're also some kind of useful NPC for my adventures. If she sells weapons, maybe you are the one who upgrades them. Yeah, Green seems legit. I'm sure you can totally upgrade your sword. Perfect! Upgrade my sword! Damn, you can almost feel the weight of the social pressure. How the fuck can you upgrade her sword? Ultimate technique, outsourcing. Call the best tech engineer you can pay. DIY. This sword is your canvas and some duct tape will be your brush. Yeah. Duct tape. You wield your duct tape with fierceness, but also finesse. Shit is about to get real. What is he doing? I think he might be working his magic or something. It seems like he is duct taping my sword to something. Damn right, you're duct taping a sword to victory. Et voila! Quite nice. Actually, yeah. Now my sword seems a lot more deadly, and it's also ranged. Ranged weapons are the best. See, I told you green is the real shit. He might well be. I have to admit, even I'm impressed, Green. How did you do it? You basically just duct taped the sword to a gun, but you don't have a problem with taking the credit. I think I prefer that prefer the you that spends time with me instead of the you that buys things for me. And that's like a huge ass compliment, champ. In my family, we don't say no to some good old money. Great! And next time you'll bring your A game, starting with not forgetting her name. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Sure.
Now there is no more shop. To the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible! But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. I'm not saying something, since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. And you gain 2 creativity. You're ready to have your second round of Valerie. You're confident because now you know her name, which you're sure is a huge turn on. Hey you! So you liked hanging out with me, huh? First time was free. Now I'll be minus 50 money. Just kidding. I was gonna hang out with some friends today. Hope you don't mind. Hey girls, safe in the world today? You betcha. It would be so much easier if our classmates weren't doing stupid dangerous stuff half the time. Now began Grumpy Joy. What's the point of avoiding the end of the world if you can't enjoy the little things in life? You must admit, she has a point. We can't relax now, girls. Our ratings are dropping big time. And we might avoid death, but we might not avoid cancellation. Eeh! Oh dang. So yeah, Green, these free save the world constantly, but their adventures are like the main plot of a TV show we're all part of. It's a rather cryptic meta thing. I've learned not to ask many questions. It's frustrating. We're busting our asses 24/7 to save the world, and sometimes it feels like we're secondary characters. While the ones getting the spotlight are idiots like Crazy Damien, and that quitter Liam, or even your sister. Hey, my sister is an idiot, Joy. I love you girls, but don't talk shit about her in front of me, okay? Okay, Val, sorry. Don't worry. Lucky for you, we have Green here, who seems to be an expert in stupid plans that resolve difficult situations. Nah, there's nothing we can do. To get our ratings up at this point, we need like a massive plot twist, or something that reignites interest from the audience. Don't be so sure of it, Joy. You want a plot twist? Maybe the plot twist is Green can unexpectedly come up with a perfect plot twist for you. What if the TV show was never a TV show, but a video game with its own set of figurines? What if Faith had a secret twin who, wait for it, turns out to be evil? That's actually not a bad idea. Yes, evil twin is such an old, beloved trope. She'll look like Faith but edgier, and her only goal will be vanquishing her. People will eat it up. I'm sure we can find a Faith from an evil timeline to fit the role. Sounds incredibly dangerous and life-threatening for me, but everything for our rating going up, I suppose. That's the spirit, Faith. I bet you'll even get your own story arc out of it. Cool, I guess. Perfect. The audience won't even know what hit him. Adventure awaits. Ah, those crazy witches. Gotta love them. And you, Green, I won't lie. It's pretty sexy how you're willing to support the people I love. Now that the girls are out, we should find a you and me activity for the rest of the day, huh? Any ideas? If it was up to you, you have some spicy ideas, but you prefer not to rush yet. You settle on going to a local arcade bar, where you win 2 fun and 1 charm.
Sure.
It was the outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension, consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. You notice Scott sitting thoughtfully on by a half-dug hole. It's not like him to leave a hole half-dug. You ask what's up.
Cool.
It's not about what's up, it's about what's down and how down it is. I mean, I'm giving 110% to these holes, but it's like Coach always says, 110% is only 50% of 220%. I mean, look at this. I can barely fit in this hole, and there's only one of it. Can you please help me figure out a way to dig more and better holes? This is why God invented dynamite. Meet my friends, the mole people. They're great at digging, and they definitely don't secretly run the government. Oof. You pull your crate of dynamite ready to show Scott how to... Is that a box of tiny red bones? Oh boy! I'm gonna bury them all over the city. You can't stop him. He takes all your dynamite and buries it Lord knows where. Oh man, was that all the bones they had? No, wait, there's this tiny box with this plunger on it. Maybe pushing the plunger releases more bones. Before you can react, Scott pushes the plunger and triggers a maelstrom of fire and chaos. Ah! I hate fireworks! Good thing I buried all my bones under that orphanage. They'll be safe there. Dynamite wasn't invented God. It was invented by Alfred Nobel in 1867. That was your first mistake of many. You lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Ah, it's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
You go to the shop, but there's no shopkeeper there this time. Just a note. Sorry, being a regular student for once. Go buy your stuff at 712 or something. Like a normal fucking person. See ya.
Sure.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and data gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You're eager to have another adventure with Valerie. She's so natural and complex. She makes you see how the class love interest might be a bit too parodic and simplistic.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger. What are we doing today, you and me? Who cares? You're sure that before you can do anything, a minor NPC will appear for you to discover a new unexpected layer of complexity to them. Before you can finish that thought, an interdimensional rift appears. Hi, it's me, the Interdimensional Prince. Oh, you get an appreciation for the nuanced layers lurking beneath the prince's seemingly shallow creepiness. What surprising relationship might he have with Valerie? Oh, feline lady, you look so edgy. Let me save you from a life of solitude, for I am the Interdimensional Prince, and there's surely some prophecy foretelling our romantic fate. Nope, just regular Interdimensional Prince for you. Go away, Blue Creep. So rude. Not a surprise coming from someone who's clearly not primary love interest material. But worry no more, my love. We will have time to educate you in proper behavior once married. Soldiers! What the fuck? Too late. The princess's army is holding Valerie, and if you don't do something soon, this will be your worst date yet. Think fast. Share a pic of Valerie's abduction moment gram to alert everyone, using some intense filters to convey urgency. Start a fire. We'll use filters. You bring up your moment gram filter A game and choose a combination of tricks. So the pic says, hey, this is serious and not some kind of performance. You need help to beat this Blue Creep's army. Of course, it's also helpful you wrote them the caption verbatim, but the filters are a valuable addition too. It's slaying time! The Coven is here to save the day. Girls! Doesn't anyone in this dimension know proper kidnapping etiquette? So annoying. The 4 girls fight their armies relentlessly, but eventually Aravi is defeated, mostly because 4 characters at the maximum allowed on screen. There's still one more surprise appearance. Ah! They're too strong for us. Ha! You don't stand a chance against my army, you fools. But then the army is viciously pumped full of lead. Leave my fucking sister alone. V! Oh no, the plot twist. I can't stand against such an unexpected reveal. You're goddamn right, Prince. You can be as royal as you want. You're still trash before the Oberlin family. Now leave or face the consequences. And so he leaves. Thanks, sis. Don't worry, Val. Some lowlifes still don't know not to mess with us. And you, pathetic witches, how can you pretend to save the world if you can't even save my sister yourselves? Anyway, Take care. She might have saved the day, but she's still the worst. Girls, no she's not. Pfft, all day acting like she's so superior. Oberlin family this, Oberlin family that. Such the latest. Quite the opposite, although Oberlin pride is super sweet. See, my mom died giving birth to me. My dad was devastated, having lost the love of his life and thinking I was going to grow up motherless. And then he saw Vera. Someone had left her at the hospital, a newborn orphan, and he realized she was bound to be motherless too. So he decided to adopt her. My dad wasn't wealthy then, but he dedicated his life to making money so the two of us could have a happy life. You could say that both of us love money because of that. Vera knows all this, so the whole Oberlin pride thing is just her way of showing gratitude and love to our dad. She loves money, sure, but she also wants to earn it so she can give something back to him, even if it isn't really necessary. She wasn't born in Oberlin, but now she's hella proud to be one. So all the Oberlin stuff is super sweet, at least to me. Okay, I guess it is. Still, she's kind of a bitch. You betcha, she's my bitch. Best sister ever. She's my favorite person in the world. And you, Green, you're on your way to being second favorite. What? A big compliment and a big reveal? This is the best day ever. Hashtag make Valerie a love interest. You gain 8 smarts for the plot twist. We go with no one.
Yeah. Sure.
You ask no in the prom, because as appealing as the love interest might be, you've fallen for none other than the game's shop interest. Shopkeeper. Not shop interest. God. Hey stranger. Prom? Whoa, that's new. Sure. You seem like fun and nobody's buying shit during prom anyway. See you there.
Hey, stranger.
You and Valerie have a great prom night together. She reveals the reason why she rejected the opportunity to become a love interest and instead became the game shopkeeper. So meta. She also tells you how she got all the weird stuff she sells, from the used tampon to the power totem of Zagord. You admit that you would love for her to be a love interest so you can spend more time with her. She looks at you, smiles, and whispers, "Well, tonight I'm a love interest for you." Best at getting that literal pussy. Well, that's the episode for today. See you next time, folks, for more character unlocks.